Hello.
Hello.
You
We're
can't sing that. That's copyrighted.
Oh,
Do 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 do.
Eden's garden, Eden's garden, Eden's garden, Eden's garden.
We're avoiding
anagram
copyright with that one.
anagram of Danganronpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was in such a Bleach mood. I put up the Bleach video, but like with the manga panels, and
Mhm.
the only thing that copyright didn't like was the opening. It was like because you have the opening in here blocked across the world. So
Oh
it's
my
like I
god.
was like
Huh.
they don't even care that the manga panels were there. I was like,
Or maybe
huh.
they just can't track that yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, So I'm like, probably won't do that. But I was like, intriguing.
You're gonna get another strike.
Yeah, I'm like, I shouldn't risk it. I was just in big Bleach mode, but I have since recovered. Now I'm in big Pokemon mode.
That was fast.
My mood when it comes to fictional stuff, it's like I'll just be super obsessed with something, and it can be a day, it could be a week, it could be a few hours. It just depends. Oh yeah, we're at the dorms now. It looks like nameplate's been nailed to all the doors, just like the trial podiums.
So, who do we think's gonna die first?
I've forgotten most of the characters. I think Wolfgang's gonna die early if he's not pretending, like if he really thinks like murder bad. But I think it was Laurel's prediction that, or I forget who predicted that. Yeah, because Laurel was like wolf in sheep's clothing.
Mhm.
So I'm hoping that's it, because that's
I
how.
feel like he might be a killer.
Yeah, or is he?
Or it's a red herring. I think he's gonna be important.
Yeah.
He's not just gonna be some rando.
Mm-hmm. But it's like it's so hard to predict this stuff because then it's like, well, is he gonna be important like Rantaro, where he was what was it, the ultimate unknown, and then they got rid of him right away. And it's like, is it gonna be that important, or they're like, this someone seems important, and then they kill them off right away, or is it gonna be a Kyoko important, where ultimate unknown and they're around for the whole time? It's like I don't know. But I
I
would.
hope he's a Byakuya.
Yeah, he's a reverse Byakuya. He starts off nice and then he shows his true colors.
I miss Byakuya.
I've forgotten pretty much all the characters. Hopefully they kill someone important first to really wow us.
Mhm.
To really shock us. Our room's probably at the end or something. Yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Looks like this is it.
Or is it?
Oh, it's my Slytherin room. The room was The room was filled with expensive-looking furniture. In the very back, I could see there was even a bathroom. This is really nice. It's a lot of work for a kidnapping, or quoting our kidnapper himself, a game. Which is all the more reason to be wary. Before I even think about resting my eyes, I should search this place for anything dangerous. Desk. It's a guy in a Speedo.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
Is this Yowie?
I think. he might be into men.
Apparently, there were some
I
sticky
mean, he
notes.
is Draco.
Draco Malfoy. These were some sticky notes and pens inside of one of the drawers. Actually, dang. Well, I forgot. I'm gonna grab a cushion to make this chair more comfortable. Look at the yaoi while I grab the cushion real
Look
quick.
at the yaoi.
Why are the notes so sticky? Look at the yaoi.
They're called sticky notes.
Mm.
You didn't make
I'm
the
saying.
notes sticky. I think? Maybe. I don't know. Do we trust that?
I hope they're just made that way.
How are they made?
I don't know. There's probably a How It's Made episode about it.
How it's made.
Sticky notes?
Maybe.
How sticky notes are made?
Yeah, how'd they get so sticky?
Because they were looking at yaoi all day.
Looked at the calendar.
Huh?
They looked at the calendar.
They looked at the calendar and they got sticky.
There you go.
No.
the ultimate gooder.
Is he actually the ultimate? He is the ultimate debater.
The ultimate masturbator.
He's no, he's a master debater.
He's a master debater.
He's the ultimate gooner.
Also, they're just copying the Danganronpa thing, which is freaking awesome. But I feel like when I press up, it's like I'm flying. Like whoa. Hovers around. Well, my bookshelf looks cool. Looks like a vending machine of books. Eh? These books weren't books at all.
What?
They were props made to resemble them. What kind of sick joke is this?
That seems like so much more work than just getting books.
Wait, is there a secret passage behind the bookcase or something? What a waste of a good bookshelf. I get that physical books are expensive, but I'll fly over here. Wardrobe. What the hell? Inside the wardrobe were around 20 replicas of my outfit. How is that possible? This blazer's tailor-made by Calvin Klein. My parents sewed the pattern. Huh, that's weird.
Suspicious.
There's a podium for my master debating. Why was a podium in the room? I don't plan to receive an active audience here.
I hope not.
Gather round. It's time to see why they call me the ultimate.
Gooner.
The ultimate cooner.
No.
Oh, I hope the creators of this game aren't watching this.
I hope you're watching, and I hope you're very confused because this is an inside joke that we made before playing Danganronpa V3 earlier today. I don't even remember how that joke originated, but here it is showing up in this video.
It unfortunately was a joke.
Make it real.
Rather, it's a joke than being real. No!
I don't think it should be real.
Don't make it real. Don't become the ultimate gooner.
We have to make a Danganronpa, and we have to make an ultimate gooner.
No.
I'm the ultimate gooner. Nice to meet me. The ultimate
I feel like
Pokemon.
you would be removed from the premises, like, immediately.
You gotta be the first to go.
He's the one that survives.
No!
He dies before the games even start.
He's the first
Maybe
corpse.
he just lives because, like, nobody wants to touch him.
They're like, stay away. That's what I thought would happen to Hifumi. You have the ultimate Pokemon trainer. Gotta have some other ultimates. The bathroom was more in line with what I expected from our kidnappers. dull, cramped, anything but glamorous. Wait, did this toilet have its own remote control?
What?
Damn, never mind what I said. There's a TV in that toilet.
What?
Why?
Remote control. It's a bed. It looks somewhat comfortable at the very least. I
Wait,
suppose
in
I
the
can
toilet?
Well, it just has. So
Hmm.
the toilet has a remote control. So
Isn't that a thing in Japan where they have little TV screens? So when you pee, it's like a mini game.
No.
what?
I swear I've seen that somewhere before. I saw like a video
No.
about it where some of the bathrooms in Japan they have mini games.
No.
I'm sure there must be some like
Maybe it's just
weird
in the men's
shop.
room.
yeah,
No.
yeah, you know what? That's right. The ladies' room, you wouldn't get the mini game, but the men's room, that makes sense. Heck yeah.
So concerned.
Calendar. Oh no, we can look at it. On the wall was a pin-up calendar of a celebrity. What the hell? Am I being messed with? It's pretty sexy, I'll admit, but it's also not what I want to look at during a killing game. Can't look at this chest thing. What else does it want me to look at?
I did find it. So I'll put that in there for later.
What did you do?
It's a thing.
You drew something?
No,
Is that? Where is that
in
actually?
Japan.
Well, where in Japan?
I don't know.
Oh, you
But
posted the
there's
mini
also a
game?
blog that says Japanese urinal game number 3.
Number 3.
So apparently there's a bunch of them. What the hell? Is this one where if you pee hard enough, a girl's clothes fall off?
What?
What?
Okay, that's in Yakuza. That makes sense.
The ultimate mini game.
Well, next time you go to Japan, Violet, tell us about those.
Yeah, try
I
to.
can't. They're in the men's restroom anyway.
You'll have to
Damn
go.
it!
You'll have to go.
I can't do anything.
You'll have to go deep undercover. You have to cosplay as a
I'm
guy.
not going in there.
Like I
Good
won't.
idea.
I'm not going in there.
It seems
I'm not going in
yucky.
there. Boys have cooties.
Mhm.
You have to play the
Sorry,
mini
audience.
game. You have to play the mini
It is
game.
family friendly.
Have her clothes fall off. What a game. That seems that's I don't understand the logistics of that, but okay, Japan.
It's like the wind blows them off, I think is what the concept was.
A camera hung from the roof of the passageway watching the weird urinal games. No matter where I stood in the room, it swiveled around to look at me. Must be equipped with a motion detector. It doesn't seem like there's anything suspicious. Jeez, picking apart this room made me even more tired. I really don't want to sleep here, but... Sigh. As I grumbled to myself, I turned to lock the door. Rattle, rattle. Ugh, don't tell me. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Damn it, the lock is broken. Do one of the masked people do this? Those assholes. I grabbed one of the chairs in the room and I jammed under the door handle. Jeez, that's horrifying. If I was stuck in a death game and my room didn't lock,
Ooh.
I'd be like, no, freak this. I'm gonna sleep in the bathtub, lock the bathroom door.
That's what someone tried to do, and it didn't end up well for them.
I don't think they allow locks in these games.
Not even for your dorm room?
No.
Because in the first game it was your dorm room's locked, but then the boys'
'Cause I
bathrooms.
feel like you can just camp in the dorm room and then nobody can get in.
Oh,
And that kind of like defeats the purpose
Exactly.
of like a killing game.
That's what my strat would be. I would just hide in my room all the time.
No.
Unless it's werewolf game rules, where you can open one bedroom door a night.
Oh. But yeah, all the
But you can
games.
still break in.
Yeah. All the games, the doors lock. But the first game, it was the boys' bathroom doesn't have a lock, but the girls' bathroom does. Because Monokuma's reasoning was that, like, well, no one's going to want to walk in on a guy in the bathroom. No one wants to see
That's a
that.
little weird.
That was that was
Apparently, this guy does. He's the ultimate cooner.
he's also a cooner.
No.
That's what Monokuma did. And then in the anime, Monokuma shows up when Makoto's in the shower. Remember?
Does he?
Yeah, it was like the third or fourth episode. They had like fan service Makoto taking a shower.
Why do you remember this?
Because we watched it.
I
And
don't remember that.
I was so shocked by it. I was like, what the heck? That's crazy.
You are Makoto Sim, so
Freaking, I was like, the game didn't have this moment. Like, Monokuma just freaking
doesn't deny it.
pops up in there. I want to voice Makoto, but, like, I don't think that makes me a simp.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
You
Bryce.
can never be too sure.
I think I can be sure. Sayaka and Kyoko are the ones I like in that game.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You don't like Celeste?
She's...
You don't like Toko?
Coming at it from the perspective of Makoto would be like Toko hates him. From Byakuya's perspective, sure, but he's just like annoyed by her all the time.
Byakuya hates her.
He's like, God, stop following me around.
And I love them both.
And she's like, oh, Master Byakuya. It wasn't exactly safe, but it was good enough for now. Today's already been crazy enough, and now I have to worry about dying. Hopefully whoever decides to kill first will go after one of the more naive students. Although they all hate me. Maybe the makeup girl. She seems like an easy target.
Yeah, it feels like she's gonna die soon.
No, I like her.
Who's that?
The pink
Diana.
girl.
Oh.
Diana, or like the library guy, or
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
kill the owl.
I feel like the child might die.
Really?
Goodbye, child.
But Hiyoko lived pretty long.
You're like, Hyoko
in
got
Danganronpa.
halfway. Without bothering to take off my shoes, I walked over to the bed and laid down. Why was this happening to me? I thought today would be the greatest opportunity of my life. I thought I was finally going to be with my people. Why did it turn out like this? I don't want to die here. I want to go home. I want my mom and dad. But the people running this game seem to be extremely meticulous. There's no way they'll be caught by the police. At least, not before some of us are already dead. That stupid lawyer had no idea what he was talking about. It's only a matter of time until something happens. Only a matter of time.
Ooh.
Beneath the veil of hypocrisy.
Dun dun dun.
What's going on?
Monokuma Theater.
Yo!
Welcome to the inner world, my star benefactors. Your mere existence alone has blessed you with the opportunity to have a one-on-one with me, your cherished host, Tozu Kuma.
Whoa.
Now, sus as you may be, don't move an inch. The show shall start. Maybe tomorrow. I'm getting the last second jitters. Alas, the best things in life come later rather than sooner.
Gooner.
That rhymes with gooner. After all,
Gooner.
Deacon tends to enjoy the anticipation more than the final product.
Chicken.
And you,
Oh.
yes, you, are skipping my dialogue.
I didn't
Perhaps I
know
should
that
switch
part.
career path.
It just loads so slow, so I click it for it to load fast.
See ya.
I don't know what the pause button is.
So
Escape?
mean.
Nope, it was not escape. There's a pause
It is
button. Ah,
now
there.
8 a.m. I trust you all had a good sleep. As good as you can get. Of course you didn't. You were just rudely interrupted by our very first morning announcement. Should have been up sooner, huh? Yes, this will be a recurring feature of the killing game. Best get used to it. Go to sleep early. Go to bed, Joker. Ever heard of that one? Yeah?
No, what's that?
Oh,
Silent crowd, huh? Maybe I should invest in adding a laugh track.
that would be funny. Just laughing. Just like, this is a sitcom. The sound of a familiar
Well,
bell.
maybe at least then somebody would laugh at my jokes.
The sound of a familiar bell stirred me awake just in time for me to catch Tozu's bizarre wake-up call. Regular morning announcements. Yeah? All of a sudden, from the other side of my door, someone was knocking. Hey, who's there?
Wake up! Police, open up! We know you're harboring a fugitive breakdancer. Come out with your hands up and your shoelaces untied.
Oh, it's just the pro gamer girl. I'm not in the mood to come out. Leave me alone.
Ah, looks like we'll have to do this the hard way.
I heard her drawing a deep breath and then...
Super Inazuma kick! Pew!
Oh man, I'm dead. Ah! The door swung open and sent the chair that was holding it flying.
Yo!
You kicked my door open.
I said to open up, didn't I? Anyways, John told me to find everyone. He wants us all to meet in that dining hall looking place.
The one with the kitchen.
Yep. So, if you don't mind, it would be super great if you could go there. I wouldn't want to get in John's bad side. He looks mad intimidating, you know?
Fine, I'll go.
Sweet. See you there.
She turned her back to me and made a beeline for someone else's door. Jeez, that girl has serious problems.
No, I don't.
Cassie's suggestions sound less than stellar, but at the same time, not attending would look pretty bad. She said to go to the dining hall place, right? If it meant avoiding questions down the line, then it's best I just relent. Okay, what's the pause button? No. It's not that. E. Z. X. C. Enter. Shift. I know I paused the game in the past to save it. Oh well. Guess we're doomed. Let me out of here. I've forgotten all the controls. I don't know how to leave the room anymore.
Uh-oh.
If someone could look up the controls, that would be great. Are you sure you want to leave? I pressed R, I think. Yes.
The way you open the menu is to press the function key on your keyboard, and escape which will turn on function lock. Then you can press F1.
Oh. Okay, F1 pulled up settings. Okay. Then I'll press... Get me out of here. R seems to be back. Doggo can't get under blankets on her own.
Doggo. Doggo.
Doggo.
Mr. Doggo.
Mr. Doggo.
What better way to kick off the day than with some doorbuster action?
There you go, Doggo.
Let's aim for the top. Or the knob if you want to be efficient.
She won't get on anyone's good side acting like that.
Hey, you never know that. I could. Or I couldn't.
Yeah, or you couldn't.
Well, I guess you never know.
Only one way to find out, I suppose. Well, well. If it isn't Makeup Girl.
Good morning, Damon. Hey, do you have a calendar in your room?
A calendar? Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Is your calendar also themed?
Oh, yeah, I'm around horses. I'm a horse girl.
Horses? What kind of stuff are you into?
It's all photos of girl horseback riding in different places. Beautiful places, too.
Oh. Mine's also got horses.
Oh, really?
What's the problem?
Nothing. It's just funny. Because the girls I've spoken to say all their calendars have a bunch of horse girls, while the guys say they have a male celebrity. Except you.
Right. Huh. Was he supposed to have a horse calendar, or is he just a
No.
liar?
He's a
He didn't want to
liar.
admit he had a p.e.g calendar.
All the guys
So I have
have
a
it.
theory about her because she's supposed to be a chameleon. So I think she's supposed to like blend into the background and then she's gonna commit a murder.
Oh. That makes sense. See if there's anyone else to talk to before we go. Oh boy.
Hoot hoot.
Ulysses was observing the janitor closet curiously. I see. So the janitor closet has been locked. Locked? Yes. I want to see for myself if Tozu was speaking the truth, and the crime scene from yesterday had been cleaned. But I can't enter the room. I see. There's something in there we aren't supposed to see. That would be the most reasonable conclusion. Of course, now we're left with the obvious question. What exactly was inside the janitor closet? I could probably spend all day trying to figure it out. For all I know, the dummy's being stored in there. Either way, we clearly weren't allowed inside, and I wasn't about to challenge that decision. Not after watching that golfer woman come so close to death. As annoyed as I am, I'd best go to the dining hall. Dog. Alright. Dining hall. The music's good. They've done a good job on the music.
Fandub.
Upon entering the room, I instantly felt the disapproving gazes of the other ultimates. They were clearly
Mostly Violet in here.
mostly Violet.
No.
They're clearly still bitter about what happened yesterday. I walked over to the main table and grabbed a seat, trying to ignore their stares. Behind me, I heard Cassidy arriving with the final few students.
That should be everyone.
Much appreciated, Cassidy. All right, everyone, listen up. I've got some exciting news to share.
Have you discovered something?
Last night, I decided to leave my dorm and do some exploring. I investigate every part of this academy, with the exception of your rooms, Natch. Naturally. You don't seem tired after doing that. It's nothing I'm not used to. Once you've pulled enough all-nighters, the difference between night and day start to become meaningless. Anyways, back to my story. The first oddity I encountered was the janitor closet. For some reason, it's now been locked shut.
Locked? Do you think something dangerous is being kept in there?
What? Something dangerous? Like a machine gun?
Yikes. Talk about jumping to the worst possible conclusion.
Nah, she makes a good point. It's nigh impossible to gauge a place you haven't explored. Although we explored it yesterday. All I can tell you is that we can't enter. We can't enter, and we'd be unwise to try.
Yeah, that's true.
In other words, the only means of entry is by brute force, which we already know isn't taken kindly. What happened next? You said this was the first oddity, so you must have found a second.
Not just found, explored. There I was in the room with the big tree, searching for an escape route, searching every nook and cranny, when I noticed one of the shuttered doors was open.
It was open? What did you find?
What did I find? I'm not about to spoil the surprise.
Seriously, man?
Don't worry, I fully intend to show you what lies beyond those shutters. I was only able to skim over it before dawn arrived, but today we can explore it together. The tree's a bit of a hike to reach, but if we leave now, we can... His words were interrupted by an unexpected series of high-pitched beeps.
Fire, fire!
Hey, did everyone's watches just make a high-pitched noise?
Yeah, what are we, about to get zapped?
I think we would have felt an electric shock by now.
So, what was that little ding for?
We looked at each other with puzzled expressions, then cautiously activated our watches. So that's the bunny golfer.
Am I looking at a map?
Sure enough, each watch had been fitted with an interactable map. The screen's smaller than a Game Boy. This is really straining my eyes.
Like an Apple Watch.
Yeah. Is this some kind of automated update? Who's that?
I think that's... Girl. Look, if you zoom in close enough, the names of the rooms will load.
How thoughtful of our kidnappers.
Who's that?
Archer guy.
Oh.
Dining hall, laundromat. Yep, it really is a layout of this building.
Is
Dog.
this the biker guy?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! Turns out we were right on the money calling this room a dining hall. Just because it has a fridge and a table and a pantry.
Is this the place John's acting so hush-hush about?
I think Cassidy's gonna die first.
Me?
Yeah, you've been way too active.
No.
She pointed to a region of the map which resembled the building with the tree. All 5 shuttered doors were outlined, and behind one of them appeared to be a large multi-room area. Oh yeah, the watch projects like a hologram or something. Alpha Sanctuary? The position does line up. Odd choice of name, though. Alpha Sanctuary. So the room we found doesn't match its description? Considering our captors are the ones assigned the names, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or concerned.
This watch would be better if you could make cute emojis or check your running distance.
Or if you could transfer your Pokemon into it and it would count your steps like a
Yeah.
Pokewalker.
It's really not much of a watch. Doesn't even tell you what time it is. Hey, do we know if it's actually 8 a.m.?
No.
A few clocks around here seem easy to sabotage. Maybe they're going to try and mess with our sleep schedules.
Perhaps. I do feel especially cantankerous today. Didn't know that was a word.
Aye. Nah. The announcement seemed accurate. My internal clock is pretty strong, and I did stay awake for most of last night. But let's circle back to the actual topic at hand, our new area of interest. With a map at everyone's disposal, it'll be even easier to find. I say that's a sign for this crew to set sail.
May as well. Still, let's be cautious when we enter. For all we know, people running this operation might have planted something dangerous.
We won't know until we check for ourselves. Let's go.
Just a moment.
What do you want? Meh?
Are we able to trust those two? He pointed to Eva and I.
Are you trying to keep us out of the investigation? That seems awfully suspicious.
I am only being mindful of my peers. Forcing them to put up with a threatening person or thing would be morally dishonest. And on the subject of dishonesty, let's be clear, it was not me sowing discourse last night. Isn't that right, Ava?
In the outside world, ultimates will do anything to further their own goals. The same is probably true here. Once you realize your dreams can only be achieved if you escape, you'll resort to murder.
Trying to crush our spirits during such a vulnerable moment? And how could anyone forget his input? He nodded in my direction. The other students immediately turned to stare like cats following a string toy. Damon could have at least kept his opinions to himself. But instead, this whole we're all ultimates thing is pretty inane anyways. After meeting all of you, it's clear none of us have the same goals. He belittled everyone's talents in order to elevate his own. Clearly, neither of these two have our best interests at heart. It's true. Having the ultimate liar around during our investigation would make some people here uncomfortable.
More than that, she'll probably use her skeevy talent to try and mess with our heads.
Personally, I'd be happier if she and Damon remained here. Perhaps someone else could stay and keep an eye on them.
Not it.
Damn, you hate them that much?
Dude, I don't hate them. It's just, babysitting is hard work, you know? That's what my babysitter's always told me, at least.
I think if Eva and Damon come along.
Huh? You aren't wary of them, Miss Venetia?
Just because they have different opinions doesn't mean they're bad people. They clearly want to be the same thing as the rest of us, right? They want to go home. So I think it's okay to give them a chance. It's kind of like that thing they say in court. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty, right?
Yeah, Eva could use her talent to figure out the mysteries. Lies and mysteries seem at least tangentially related, don't they?
I suppose it's not a huge deal, so long as they don't interfere.
I have no intention of doing so. If you want to take precautions, we can investigate in small groups. That way everyone can keep tabs on each other.
Sounds like a great idea. Let's go.
Yahaha! Now that's the energy I'm looking for. How's about it, crew? We ready to head off and explore?
So long as you don't pair me up with anyone weird.
Whatever floats your boat, follow me! People slowly trickled out of the dining hall, heading towards the room with the tree. Alpha Sanctuary, huh? As much as I don't want to tag along with the others, I was curious to see what this new place was all about. Considering John's reaction to it, it couldn't be anything dangerous, could it? Toshiko was sitting at the dining table, staring indignantly at a bowl of cereal in front of her. Hey, why are you still here?
Is a lady not allowed to feel properly fed and rested before her next venture?
You have Timmy Turner teeth, don't you? That's why you can't eat.
No.
That's why you can't eat in front of anybody.
A lady doesn't like people seeing her opening her mouth to chew.
You haven't even touched your cereal. It's all soggy now.
I just poured it. Look closely at the bowl. What do you see inside?
Cornflakes?
Indeed. Yet what does the cereal box depict? Honey nuts! A photo of them superimposed under the words, yes, honey nuts. How am I to enjoy a cereal that does not disclose its own ingredients? Perhaps something dastardly lurks within these auburn flakes.
I've never liked cornflakes myself, but she's in way over her head. Now that I think about it, I hadn't even thought about touching the kitchen in this place. If Toshiko is able to eat something and still be standing, then I guess that's a good enough sign that the food here is safe.
Oh no, I'm getting poisoned actually.
Oh, bye, I guess.
What do you want?
Are you gonna check out the room John found?
No. Eventually. I just need a minute.
Sure. R. R for Reeve.
Room.
R for room. That's how I get out. These pictures. See if anyone's over here by the dorms. Nope. Oh, you can go down there.
The basement? Oh yeah, that's where we came from.
Yeah, this is where we started. This is
I
where
forgot about that.
this is where all the jump scares were.
Was the thing down here? The tree?
No. We had to go across the courtyard.
Uh,
I was just doing my usual video game thing of exploring to see if there's people to missable dialogue. Now we go towards the tree, which is past the
Towards the tree.
courtyard. There's Elon Musk.
no.
Hey Winona, don't ever do a weird salute.
Oh god.
What?
You know, 'cause you're a billionaire.
Do you want something?
No, not really. Just make sure not to do weird salutes. Are you on your way to the new room?
I'd say I'm still hesitant. Everyone is so willing to blindly follow one man. Seems these people desperately need someone to look up to.
Yeah, Elon.
What can you do?
Yeah. Okay, no one there. Off we go to the courtyard.
The courtyard.
Away. Who's out here? Well, well. This is my good friend behind you. Eloise, are you alright?
Yeah, I just need to relax.
If you'd allow it, I'd be happy to walk you over to the room.
It's fine. You can go ahead without me.
If it were up to her, she'd be going nowhere. She always hangs out here in the courtyard. It's cool that the camera changes based on where you're talking to them. That's neat, because I feel like in Danganronpa it's just always like fixed. I could be wrong, but I feel like the background was always fixed when you talk to people. So that's a neat thing they did. Good job. Why is the shutter closed? I was sure I left it open. The pirate pressed both his hands against the shutter door and attempted to heave it open with only his strength. But the door didn't budge an inch. Without something to grip onto, there's no getting past.
So, this was all for nothing?
I could try kicking it down, but that'll surely get me a zap. Or worse, catch the attention of...
I've been upstaged.
Ah?
You! Stay away, villain!
It seems the pirate went ahead and told everyone about the shutter door. Vagabond! Attention seeker! As the host, I'm supposed to be the one who introduces new areas. Now, anything I say will seem like an afterthought.
I wasn't expecting basic etiquette from the likes of you. But I'm a ship captain, not a pirate. That's what you focus on.
Well, I should look on the bright side. There are still two very important pieces of information that none of you know about. Go on, then. Tell us. One of them is the location of the restroom. I mean, first of all, I see you've noticed the new map feature.
But we have those in our rooms.
No.
It's the second one about the restroom minigame.
No. Who told you?
I used it last night. It's pretty...
Well done
it's
for
not
being
very
on the
family
ball.
friendly.
As a token of appreciation, allow me to introduce its sister feature. Peeing on the women's toilets. I mean, the rules and regulations. Well, I'm installing the minigame for the girls.
You're gonna pee on the toilets, not in
Well,
them?
no, but like I'm installing things that would, gauge the pressure of like, yeah. Okay, never mind. Any self-respecting game needs them, after all.
Rules and regulations for the toilet games. Rules and regulations. It's a
Number
lot of
1.
people.
All students or unwilling participants of the killing game must live at Eden's Garden Academy until the headmaster grants them release. Which is like never, by the way. Number 2, students are not allowed to vandalize any official killing game property, such as the cameras and the Tozu trinkets. Exceptions may apply. Number 3, students are prohibited from harming Tozu or Mara. Students will not be harmed if they obey the rules and regulations. Number 4. Any student who is responsible for another student's death is considered blackened. All other students are considered spotless. Number 5. Once a student is killed, a class trial will begin shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. Number 6. At the end of the class trial, a vote will take place to determine who is the blackened. All Killing Game participants will have 1 vote. Number 7. If the majority vote goes towards a blackened student, then they alone will be executed and the Killing Game will continue for all remaining students. Number 8. If the majority vote goes towards a spotless student, then all spotless students will be executed and the remaining blackened will be granted release. Number 9. Students who violate the rules and regulations will be punished accordingly. Number 10. New rules may be added at any time and will come into effect immediately. That sounds like a syllabus, huh?
Rules
Yeah.
for a killing game?
Well, yeah, of course. We are civilized folk, are we not?
Civilized folk don't kidnap people and force them to kill each other.
What? Nonsense. That's not true at all. You're probably too young to know, but there was a funny little experiment involving 24 students in a prison.
Even so, those fake guards didn't kill people.
Shush, shush, shush. We're not having this debate again. What was that yesterday about logic jumping ship? Now for the second, more exciting news. In the girls' bathroom. You see, a very interesting secret is lurking beyond this door.
Why didn't
Maybe
you
it's
get
another
them
back
first?
room. A secret which could spell the difference between life and death.
Huh.
The difference between life and death? What do you mean by that?
I don't think we'll die if we don't get those weird toilet games.
Nope. You definitely will. I mean, nope, not telling.
Huh.
If you're curious to know more about this secret, you'll have to find it yourself.
Well, I guess we're just so curious about what it's like. We break into the guys' rooms and then they kill us for breaking in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to say your plan now, go ahead. By the way, the sooner you find it, the better. I'm itching for some exciting developments. Let's see who finds the highest score, you know? Slow burn works better as a form of medieval torture than a writing style, if you ask me.
Be a leaderboard posted in the dining room.
Oh yeah, we can definitely install one of those.
High scores. As someone who studies deranged people for a living, you've outdone many of them.
Truly? Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, I'll be off now. Afterthoughts like me can't take up too much screen time.
Hold on. What about the shutter door? Can we not open it again?
No need to worry. I have that handled. Have fun, everyone. Be sure to regularly check your Tozu trinkets for new updates.
Whistling a cheery tune to himself, the masked man strolled away and out of sight. Did I hear that right? Tozu trinket?
You must mean the stupid watches we're wearing.
Talk about an ugly name. I'm sticking to watch.
Hey, what about the other thing he said? Apparently, there's an important secret behind the shutter door.
Does this mean another treasure hunt? Woohoo! Count me in.
Did you even listen to that goat guy?
Nope.
He said the secret could be the difference between life and death. That's not something to run head first into.
He Probably just said that to spook us. We don't even know what the secret is. I bet it's in our dorm room, though. You know, girlies.
Which is why we should exercise caution.
Why, you think they're bombs?
Bomb them. Bomb them? Look around you. We're in a killing game. Wherever's been prepared is definitely dangerous. So stay out of our bathrooms.
If it's enough to make that Tozu man excited, can't be good news.
Exactly. For all we know, he could have planted a bomb or something.
How'd you know?
I just did.
Planting a bomb would defeat the purpose of this game, wouldn't it?
Airstrikes.
Tozu's goal is to toy with us, so we should assume everything within this killing game exists for that reason.
Then the secret?
It is simply a tool to manipulate us. Fortunately, it is also where our resistance against the killing game can begin. What do you mean? Suddenly, as if in direct response to Wolfgang's declaration.
Ding dong. Hey, the shutter door opened.
The shutter was now gone, revealing a hallway on the other side. At the very end, I could see a huge metallic door with a bright red alpha symbol painted over it.
Check it out. This matches what we saw on the map. Is this the sanctuary?
Aye, according to the map. As for whether or not this place is true to its name, well, it's probably better I just show you inside. Follow me.
Is it really a good idea to approach that door?
Yes, I think it's best we listen to John's directions for now. You want to investigate? Didn't you just say we should resist the killing game? It is not the act of investigating that matters, but our reason for investigating. Our resistance against the killing game begins when we refuse Tozu's bait. So long as we expel his secret from our minds, exploring should come at no cost to our safety.
Hell yeah. We're gonna be raiding this like we're on the Dreadnought.
Oh boy. Also, let me make sure my doors are locked. This game's all spooky.
Go lock your doors.
Yeah, really.
Do you think that Miyu would classify as an ultimate gooner?
That one wasn't locked. Bam. Alright. Now they're all locked.
There's no one inside your house?
Hopefully not. Find out. Oh.
Give me treats. Give me a treat.
The violet Furby broke
I'm right
in.
behind you.
Oh my god. At the end of the hallway loomed a mysterious iron door. In a way, its appearance was almost comical. Everything about it, from the cable, from the scale to the color, had as much subtlety as a supervillain's lair in a kid's show. Of course, whatever lurked behind this door probably wasn't something to laugh at. Everyone here? All right. He wrapped both hands tightly around the handle. And heaved open the door with a grunt. Immediately, the rest of us crowded around to get a glimpse inside. Is this a pharmacy?
Oi, it is a pharmacy.
Drug time. Everyone grab the Advil.
Is it time for drugs?
Meh? Doesn't first aid defeat the point of a killing game?
That's assuming people will use this pharmacy for good.
You mean?
Mm-hmm. It's no wonder John was so secretive. Who knows what kind of dangerous drugs are lurking inside? Like meth, crack?
Then we should stay clear of this place, right?
Not exactly. It's like what Wolfgang said earlier. All we're doing is investigating our surroundings. That's all. If everyone's on the same page with this pharmacy, it'll be easier to notice if something goes missing. So what you're saying is, if we know the dangers, we'll also know the precautions to take? It's either that or be vulnerable. This door doesn't come with a lock, and the shutter's probably being operated by Tozu and his lady friend.
Do you really think one of us would steal something dangerous from a pharmacy?
I'd hope not, but better to be safe than sorry.
Mm.
In any case, let's ignore this secret nonsense and focus on exploring the pharmacy. How about we return here in an hour, aye? We can share our findings then.
Yep, sounds good. Remember, guys, make sure to stay on alert for anything dangerous.
If I catch one of you trying to pocket something suspicious, you're dead.
Word choice, Miss Madison. With cautious yet determined expressions, the students entered the newly opened pharmacy.
Caution.
Giving everyone unrestricted access to medications sounded like a disaster in the making. Having already evoked the group's ire after speaking my mind before, I wasn't about to make the same mistake twice. I'll just stay quiet and let them do their thing. After all, the less people are looking for that very interesting secret, the better my chances are of finding it. The difference between life or death, huh? Get under the blanket, dog. Keep giving it to her and she won't get under it. And then she's all whining. Cassie, if you don't get under the blanket, that's an issue, not an ish me. Can't help you if you won't help yourself. Entering the pharmacy was like being transported to early modern Europe. Instead of retail shelves, dozens of cabinets lined the walls. Through the glass, I could see old bottles and vials. To the back of the room, 2 exits framed either side of the wall. Although the floor wasn't tiled, it had been painted to look that way. And the ceiling above had been engraved with complicated patterns. Definitely unlike a modern pharmacy. The map indicated there were rooms beyond this area. Where should I go first?
Look at all this stuff.
Kai pointed at the shelves, which were lined with an assortment of different medicines.
There's way too many drugs here. What if someone uses it for something bad?
Like a murder plot.
Huh? Well, true, but I was talking about tripping out.
Oh.
What if someone downs an entire bottle just to get high? no opioid emergency center or anything here. Better hope everyone here has a high tolerance.
That's what you're concerned about?
Yeah, tons of people can get easily addicted. I'm telling you, this whole can of worms that leads to havoc. I've seen it firsthand.
Hmm. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Did he shoot me a dirty look?
No.
Whatever. All of this medication is out in the open. Anyone could easily grab what they wanted. Maybe we should try locking this place up. Ah. No, that won't be necessary. But didn't you just... I was merely stating a fact, not implying anything. I'm very confident no one will misuse what is available here. You should be confident too. Pfft. You may say that now, but his expression earlier told a different story.
Hiya. Mind talking for a sec?
I'm surprised you want to talk to me at all.
'Cause of what happened yesterday? Nonsense. I don't let the past affect today's judgment. It would drive me crazy.
Anyway, what do you want?
Could just start leaving your dirty laundry outside your room every morning,
What? Why?
so I can collect it. There's a laundry room here, isn't there? May as well use it.
Oh, okay. I can do that. What now?
Well, I'd like to propose a question. It's a bit of an embarrassing one, but... Do you think you could help? With the laundry, I mean. There's a lot of you, so I know I could use an additional hand.
Why me?
Well, that cute little suit of yours is very well kept. You a Slytherin?
Yeah.
You must have plenty of experience under your belt, right? With your wizardry, you could probably do a little, expectus laundryus or something.
Yeah, that's totally a thing. You don't need to word it like that.
So, what do you say?
What should I do? Should I help Ingrid with the laundry duties?
Yeah, I just need an expectus laundryus.
But if I commit to this, what if there's a better thing I could have committed to? Oh well, we talked to her
Please?
first, so I guess we'll say yes. Sure, I can help.
Oh, shucks, thank you. I'll let you know when I need you. You can bring a friend too if you want.
I don't have any friends here. I've only been here a day.
Then get off your butt and start making connections. They could help you out later down the line. Don't underestimate the people around you. You hear?
Well, now we've accepted the laundry side quest. Despite everything about this place looking old-fashioned, there wasn't a single speck of dust on the glass. Question mark. Oh.
Crazy goat pastor and his lackey, constantly screwing me over. Don't even think about getting into my dorm room, you hear? I'll fight anyone who tries. Man, woman, gremlin, I don't give a shit.
I'm not gonna test her on that. Oi, shrimp! Help me out, will you? Chet called out for me from a row of cabinets. What do you want? It's these darn cabinets. I'm trying to sort through them, but the bottom one's stuck like a camel in the sandpit. Ugh. And I really don't want to ask that golfer lady for help. I know you aren't that strong, but could you help me pull it open? What the hell? I am strong. Is that a yes? Great. Put your hand here. Jack guided my hand to the lower cabinet. 3, 2, 1. Pull! We both pulled on cue, and the cabinet opened. There's nothing. Huh? That's disappointing. All that effort for nothing. Looks like I gotta search elsewhere. See ya. All that effort, not even a thank you. This guy sucks. I walked over there. Yeah, just a bunch more cabinets over here. More question mark. I got a nagging feeling I overlooked something. I should keep investigating the other rooms.
Where do we get the drugs?
That's the real question. Everywhere, apparently.
Yo, Davey.
It's Damon.
You think it too, don't you?
Think what?
That John is a total LARPer.
What are you talking about?
Come on, are you serious? You don't know what LARPing is?
No.
It's a style of roleplay that takes place in person instead of over the internet.
So, it's acting?
Hey, actors are only in it for the money. John obviously stoops low, but I doubt he'd stoop that low.
You're calling him a loser either way.
Though, you seem to think otherwise, am I right? You'll need to back your claim up with some evidence. Know of any famed John doppelgangers?
Don't go making weird accusations. I know that guy's not an actor. He's just a pirate, I guess.
Yeah, totally. A guy who plays a pirate.
That's called acting.
Are you deaf in one ear? I just said roleplaying and acting are completely different.
She's super sensitive about this. Does she roleplay in her free time or something?
Maybe.
Of course.
Wow, the perfumes here are so luxurious. Ooh, look at this one. Bottle's so pretty and gold. But what's this fragrance? It's on the tip of my tongue. You know a lot of words, right, Ulysses? Ulysses?
Ulysses. Yes.
Ulysses, or whatever your name is?
Uh-huh.
Think you can tell me?
I can't.
Oh. Sorry, am I interrupting you?
No, I mean, I literally can't smell the perfume. Do you have a cold or something? No, I just can't smell. You can't taste food? It's a condition I was born with, like an owl. Basically, my body doesn't produce enough hormones. The genes which cause this also interfere with the part of my brain that's involved in processing smells, resulting in the inability to smell. Oh, sorry to hear that.
How do you tell if something's toxic or poisoned or not?
Maybe he gets poisoned and he dies.
Hmm.
It's not a big deal. I can still recognize a scent if you describe it to me. How? Whenever I'm reading a book, I'll record any description of a scent I come across. Currently, there's over 1,000 entries in my notebook. 1,000 entries? How does he find the time for that? If you want, Diana, you can describe the perfume's fragrance to me. There's a chance it will match one of my entries.
Sure thing.
Jeez. I guess this guy has got himself covered. Ulysses was hunched over his notebook, scribbling furiously. Acetaminophen, ibuprofen, diphenhydramine.
Most of the medicine here seems to be minor stuff for coughs and allergies. And others look like they do more harm than good. I hope no one gets badly injured. There's nothing here we could use to help them.
Are you guys cataloging all the medicine? Trying to, at least. There might be too many to take note of, even for me.
You look super tired. Hey, do you want me to take over?
It's fine. I shouldn't be much longer. I'm familiar with a lot of this medication. Even the more boxes sign above my head. You are? Mm-hmm. My parents, before they knew what to supplement me, they used to rotate between these. Whether or not the medication would actually work was anyone's guess. They made you take a bunch of random medicine? This sounds pretty irresponsible. To tell you the truth, I think they just wanted to stop thinking about it as soon as possible. Either way, at least the knowledge is useful to us now. If only for this niche, hyper-specific purpose. Gachapon. I know someone that would enjoy that.
What?
Violet.
Is that a gachapon? What's it doing in a place like this?
There's no sticker showing what's up for grabs. Oh no, that's you.
There's no sticker showing what's up for grabs. It's the ultimate blind box.
It sounded more like the ultimate scam.
No, no, no. A gachapon this mysterious is bound to have good prizes. Here's hoping for a bunch of rare figurines. Those can sell for tons.
This is where we get the gifts for the social links. She walked over to the machine and poked at the money slot with her fingers.
No card terminal, huh? Whoever made this thing sure is behind the times. You got any cash on you?
Even if I use physical cash, my wallet is inside my luggage, which was left on the train.
How are we supposed to play if we don't have any money? I think Tozu's gonna start his own economy here.
Yeah.
Like, what, Tozu coin? If he does, I've already got the perfect name for the currency. Blood money. Eh? Come on? Too soon? Oh well, moving on. It may not seem like it, but money isn't the end-all be-all. We still have one last thing up our sleeves. Our brains. Just you wait. Cassidy Amber will crack open the secrets of this gachapon. Figuratively.
This machine is probably private property. Like the camera Grace tried to throw a rock at. Back then, Grace only received a shock, but that was before the Mara woman had been introduced to us. Cassidy might talk the talk, but even she knows better than to risk a face full of lead. Oh, that's the door. Vines. Vines? How have they grown this much without sunlight? Curious, I reached out to touch them. Ah. The leaves had a dense rubber texture, indicative of most fake plants. Figures. Figures. Tall laboratory cabinets lined the walls of the room. Behind the glass, I could see dozens of potted plants. They're probably all fake like the vines. Lab bench. Typical lab table equipped with a sink and a Bunsen burner. I'm kind of curious if the Bunsen burner worked.
I am a woman in STEM. Bunsen burner.
What?
It's a TikTok audio.
Why don't you take the controller? I'm falling asleep. Click on thing. Take it back to the pharmacy. It's 11:37. This is normally the time I pass out in my chair on Friday nights.
Don't be passing out in your chair.
Gonna try not to. A vast selection of colorfully packaged skin, hair, and body care products were on display. Taking a closer look, every label bore the same extremely pixelated and hard to read logo. La Rochpazi? That doesn't even make sense. A pachinko machine. Forget the gachapon. This looked a lot like a pachinko machine. Definitely out of place for a pharmacy.
You discovered it.
Gah, where did you come from?
Beneath the floorboards where the telltale heart lies.
Hey, yo.
Jeez, he should have stayed there.
Anyways, this pachinko machine is vital to your killing game experience.
This is where we get the gifts.
It's the only source of Mara bucks in the entire academy.
Oh, Mara bucks. Dollars with your friend's face on them.
Well, Mara bucks are a physical currency which can be used to win prizes from the gachapon next door over. Tell that to your gamer friend. However, students looking to obtain this currency must first brave the pachinko machine. To start a game, simply slide 2 Marabucks into the machine. With luck, the ball will drop into the correct hole and you'll win more Marabucks.
Wait, how do I get them if I have to spend them?
Well, we'll
You
get
have
to
do a
that.
trial.
Without luck, well, you get nothing. Easy as that. Since everyone's wallets are currently empty, the first game is free for all students. There. Are you happy now?
No.
What if I lose? The second game's not free and I have no money. Why would
Well, sucks to suck.
why would you put something like this in a pharmacy?
Buying medicine is sort of like gambling, in a way.
Hey, there's Coca-Cola behind you.
There's no way to tell what's really in the bottle. You can only trust in the process.
True.
That bag of over-the-counter cough drops could be laced with arsenic for all you know.
I wasn't already paranoid enough. What sort of world does this guy live in? Well, I don't see why I would take my chances with a machine like this. Seems like a quick way to lose money.
Ah, fear not. The pachinko is merciful as it is arbitrary. Should you fail to win after a certain number of attempts, the pachinko will grant you a special consolation reward.
Uh-huh.
A little bit of pity for the fortuneless few. Generous, isn't it?
A pity
Are
system.
you happy now?
You have a pity system. Sorry, still not interested.
Such a tough audience. How about this then? Every few weeks, the pachinko will receive a new patch. And the consolation reward guarantee carries over. However, the guarantee won't carry over if there's a lunar eclipse in the coming 3 weeks. Or if the name of the current month ends in a Y. Or if Mercury is in retrograde. Well, what do you think? Sounds compelling, no?
Nope, not convinced.
Truly? Maybe I should have tried a different approach. Fewer penalties, maybe? No, then it loses the thrill factor. Kinder the system, the less alluring it becomes.
Tozu wandered out of the room, clearly deep in thought. Maybe I'll try out this pachinko later. Oh, look, it's later. Just, okay. Guess I can't try it right now. Cleaning supplies. Bright yellow mop buckets, brooms, and chemical cleaners lined the shelves, as well as extra strength all-purpose cleaner, laundry powder, degreasers, disinfectant, furnish polish, glass cleaner. Jeez, that's a lot of cleaning supplies. But I guess it's not a bad thing to have around considering the people I'm stuck with.
If only there was an ultimate maid.
If only, then she could make all the food. Everyone calls her the mom of the group.
Mom.
Perfume. Various expensive looking perfumes were encased in a glass cabinet. It's a glass cabinet? It looks like wood
think
to
so.
me. That was the first time I've seen perfume being sold at a pharmacy. I've never been
Unless there's glass and like as the door.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that should do it for this room. I think I looked at all that stuff. Let me out of here. Pharmacy A2. Oh, okay, so that leads to the one pharmacy, and then that leads to the other one. Okay. Despite everything about this place looking old-fashioned, there wasn't a single speck of dust on the glass. Counter. What the heck is this? Some sort of wired contraption? Weird. Okay. Maybe we can check out that other door. Question mark, question mark, question mark. There we go. Connect 4. Huh. Can't investigate anything in here. Oh yeah, is it Eva or Eva?
Either?
I think I said Eva before.
I think so.
Eva was staring intently up at something. I followed her gaze and saw a large collection of posters hanging from the ceiling. There were random scribbles covering each poster.
Don't those posters look strange to you?
Yeah, it said Tozu coins. And then there's Mara bucks. Yeah, they're pretty out of place in a pharmacy. Almost feels deliberate.
Take a better look at them. Doesn't it resemble something to you? Anything?
I craned my neck to look at the posters from a different angle, trying to understand what Eva was talking about. All of a sudden, I saw it. An advertisement for plushies. It's a picture of Tozu.
Are they gonna
Yes,
sell them?
obviously. But don't you find it strange? The little. Oh.
The little Tozu.
The entire advertisement. Why is it only visible from a certain angle? If you stood anywhere else in the room, you'd never know this ad was here.
I see what you're saying. Makes no sense to hide something like this from view unless you want to keep it a secret.
Exactly. Look at the design of it, too. Doesn't look like anything a normal advertisement. The placement of the text and stuff is all nonsensical. Why is the product's price so tiny? Pricing is the sort of thing a poster would go out of its way to emphasize.
That's probably just bad graphic design skills. Anyway, considering the mysteriousness of this whole advert, do you think it might be the secret Tozu was talking about before?
Maybe we should ask some of the others to take a look and see what they think.
You're joking.
Huh?
Do you really want their help? Last night those guys shunned us for being honest. If we told them about this cipher, they'd probably be upset that we were the first to discover it. Even if they tried to solve it, I doubt they'd get anywhere. We're better off just laying low for the time being.
Alright. That can work. Let's keep this advertisement a secret between us. For now, we can try and figure out what it actually means. In my opinion, this is definitely what Tozu wanted us to find. It's too well hidden for it not to be. Meaning, solving this cipher could lead us to something important.
Yeah, I agree. If it could mean the difference between life or death, then it's something we have to figure out.
Keep this a secret.
Don't gotta tell me twice. Guess we can't investigate it further at the moment. I guess that's it for this room.
You know what we should investigate?
Going
What?
to sleep.
Hitting the hay.
I'm down to investigate that one. So I don't know what to do. I clicked on
Might
everything.
be it.
We might be donezo.
Mm-hmm.
We did it. We investigated a pharmacy. We made a lot of friends along the way.
Yeah.
The real Danganronpa was the friends we made along the way. This one. Yeah. Well, audience. We did it. We solved the killing game. Game's over.
No.
Until
Guess
next
that's it.
until
No.
until we continue the game of Rompa Dangan.
Yeah.
Rumpa-dangan.
Look forward to Rompa Dangan.
Raiden's Varden.
Yes, an anagram for Danganronpa.
You can't say that name.
Who's gonna die first? Wolfgang's gonna kill somebody, or someone's gonna kill him.
Cassidy.
No. Not Cassidy.
Who's
Hype beast.
You don't know your best friend Cassidy?
the gamer?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Cassidy. She
No.
was too outgoing. Should have kept a low profile. Now she's dead. Rest in peace.
No.
Until next time, audience. So long.
So long.
Farewell. Goatwell?
Tozuel.
Tozu goat well.
Tozui.